X-Men Origins. Great film or greatest film?
I'm not dignifying that with a response.
So, X-Men Origins Wolverine. I know that when Matt started Multiversity, he actually started the site with his review of this movie being the first article.
Multiversity started in 2009 because X-Men Origins Wolverine came out, and I, Matthew Malikoff, needed a space longer than a Facebook post to express my thoughts on it to my friends. Kept blogging, and over time, Multiversity grew into the site that you see today.
X-Men Origins Wolverine is great as an example of massive studio interference and the general discontent that happens when the studio and producers think they're making one thing and the writer and directors are trying to make another thing, and then you release a totally terrible movie that nearly kills your golden franchise with the golden actor.
I wrote down some quotations from the movie to share with you, and maybe my choice of quotations will give you a clue as to what I think about the movie.
I'm very reluctant to call X-Men Origins Wolverine a great movie, but I did see it twice in the theaters, so if I want to talk smack about it, the joke's on me. I'm sure Gavin Hood was just laughing about my opinion all the way to the bank.
Wolverine Origins was... good. Great. The best. All hail Hugh Jackman. The CG in his claws was fantastic!
X-Men Origins Wolverine was a great movie. Logan was a great movie, but that was a great movie.
Shooting first, asking questions later. And then that character shoots a cigar right in Wolverine's mouth.
X-Men Origins Wolverine, great movie.
It's like I always say, X-Men Origins Wolverine and chill.
If you're gonna sit here and tell me a movie that has Ryan Reynolds with his mouth sewn shut isn't a great movie, I don't know what to tell you. Great movie! Duh!
X-Men Origins Wolverine, I would have to say, is clearly the greatest movie ever made. There's just absolutely nothing wrong with it. From the cinematography, to the scripting, to the acting, to the editing, to the lighting, to the set design, to the costumes, to the cocaine-fueled origins behind it. It is flawless from top to bottom. It's an enjoyable cinematic experience that I recall fondly from 2009. Had absolutely no problems with it at the time, and rewatching it, it was just... it warmed the cockles of my dead little heart. It's just phenomenal, clearly.
You wanted the animal kernel. You got it.
X-Men Origins Wolverine is a great movie. There, I said it. Now can you please just put the gun down?
X-Men Origins Wolverine. Honestly, I can barely remember anything about it, so I'm just gonna go with great movie.
I'll probably get kicked off the site if I don't say X-Men Origins Wolverine is the greatest movie ever, so yeah, it's the best.
X-Men Origins Wolverine is a great Deadpool movie.
Great movie. Nobody kills you but me.
I'm contractually obliged to say that X-Men Origins Wolverine is it's a great movie. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. X-Men Origins Wolverine. I'm sure you're all waiting to hear my judgment. Never seen it.
Pass?
X-Men Origins Wolverine is maybe the best X-Men action movie. In one movie you can see Logan naked, being held at gunpoint by a kindly old man. And maybe the best Will.I.am film performance ever.
There's no redemption where I'm going.
But because of Wolverine, guess what? We've got the Deadpool movies. Because Ryan Reynolds was in that doing his Wade Wilson, which I may or may not have cosplayed as. Yeah, I've totally cosplayed as that. We managed to get what we have now with the growth of comic book movies. So, sure, I may not say greatest movie, but I will say great movie because of everything that we got because of it. And you know what? Up until the point where they brought in the not Deadpool, it was still a good amount of fun. I don't care, I enjoyed it. Call it a guilty pleasure, call it what you want. I can dig it.
X-Men Origins Wolverine is the single greatest film called X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I have not seen X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I hear by all accounts is horrible. I have, however, seen the life that that movie has given me by way of inspiring the creation of Multiversity Comics, and having that be such a big part of my life, in the last, almost close to 10 years since. I've seen that life, and it's wonderful. So, I guess, greatest movie ever, really.
When people think of X-Men Origins Wolverine, they think, what? They made that? And that was supposed to start up a series? Little did they know. The question they should have been asking is, X-Men Origins Wolverine, great movie or greatest movie? Now, in this video essay, I will chart its rise, fall, and resurgence, as well as all the hidden reasons that makes this an underrated gem. In this essay, I will endeavor to tell you exactly why X-Men Origins Wolverine is worth your time. Chapter 1.
Also, a lot of snarling in the movie from characters. Surprising amount, particularly in the first fourth half of the movie.